We're checking out Concord to see what it's all about and whether it's the right game for you. In Concord, you and your squad are thrown into the action as a 5-person team, each member taking control of a superpowered character. These characters are more than just your typical soldiers. They each have unique strengths, weaknesses, and special abilities that can turn the tide of battle. Your objective? Outplay and outgun the opposing team across a variety of game modes. But does this mix of characters and modes bring something fresh to the table? You'll fight in different game modes, like trying to control an area, collecting points from fallen enemies, or simply being the last team standing. The game might remind you of other popular shooters, but Concord tries to stand out with its cool characters and abilities. One area where Concord truly shines is its gunplay. The developers have kept the weapon selection slim, with each character equipped with just 2 default weapons. But this limited selection works in the game's favor. Every weapon feels finely tuned, responsive, and distinct. Whether you're tearing through enemies with Duchess's submachine gun or picking them off from afar with Vale's sniper rifle, each weapon feels satisfying to use. Not every weapon seems perfectly balanced. Some might argue that a sniper rifle headshot should be a one-hit kill, and missile launchers should pack more punch. But overall, the gunplay is a lot of fun. Even if a weapon feels like it could use some tweaking, you'll likely still enjoy the experience. The characters in Concord aren't just differentiated by their weapons. Each one also comes with a set of abilities that can drastically change the flow of battle. For example, Haymar, the fireball chucking mage, can blind opponents and punish them for staying in one spot too long. On the other hand, Starchild, a rampaging ogre, can quickly close the distance between him and his enemies and smash the ground for massive damage. Not every character is bursting with originality. Teo, the generic soldier with a smoke grenade and cluster grenade, feels a bit uninspired, but these are the exceptions. Most characters bring something unique and exciting to the table, making it fun to experiment and find the perfect match for your playstyle. Concord introduces an interesting twist in its competitive playlist. While in casual play, you can stick with your favorite character, competitive mode forces you to switch things up. If you win a round using a character, you can't use them again in that match. This forces you to step out of your comfort zone and try different characters, adding a strategic layer to the game. It's a clever way to encourage mastery of the game's diverse roster. Another unique feature in Concord is character variants. These are slightly different versions of the existing characters, each with a unique perk and an altered appearance. For instance, Lennox, a gunslinger, can normally reload his weapon by dodging. However, his variant trades this ability for more ammo. These variants might seem like minor tweaks, but they add depth to your strategy and give you something to work toward unlocking. One of Concord's more endearing qualities is its quirky charm. The game doesn't take itself too seriously, and you'll notice that in little details like the how to play tutorial section. It's filled with goofy terms like sweatstrom ratings for game modes and sloops for recharging abilities. It's small touches like these that add personality to the game, making it more than just another hero shooter. Concord's heroes and their weapons are another highlight. The roster might remind you of other hero shooters at first glance, but once you get into the game, the differences become clear. Concord leans more towards being a shooter with hero elements rather than a full-blown hero game. Every character can hold their own in a fight, and there's no need to rely on teammates for survival, making it a more flexible experience. The weapons themselves are a joy to use. From the intricate reload animations to the sound design, everything feels polished. Whether you're reloading Haymar's hand crossbow or Duchess's futuristic SMG, the attention to detail is impressive. Concord's guns are not only effective, but also brimming with personality. Some weapons are more traditional, like Lennox's revolvers, while others are wonderfully unique, like the spore launcher that shoots out living creatures. One of Concord's more unique aspects is its crew system. You can build a custom roster and use those slots for hero variants or even multiple copies of the same hero. This can be useful in round-based modes, where you're locked out of playing a hero after winning a round with them. However, this system might feel a bit confusing at first, and its strategic impact could be questionable depending on the mode you're playing. In modes like Trophy Hunt or Team Deathmatch, where respawns are common, the crew system might not make much sense. The game even suggests using a default roster in these modes, which might leave you wondering why the option to customize exists at all. So, is Concord worth your time? If you enjoy team-based shooters with unique characters, Concord could be a good fit for you. It's fun, it's fast-paced, and it has a lot of potential. But remember, the game is still new, and there might be some bumps along the way. If you're okay with that, and willing to stick it out as the game improves, Concord could be worth your time. But if you're looking for something more polished right now, you might want to keep an eye on it and see how it develops. That's it for our review of Concord. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to check out our other videos for more game reviews and insights. Thanks for watching.